Yeah, I'm not even going to be able to do probables, my man.
That sucks.
I can't even do probables. Our shaky internet has cost us dearly here towards the waning moments of the show. We'll survive. We got time.
You'd hear a tenor in the voice, too, if we weren't spending any money on the internet. But when you spend the most you can, it's lovely.
The front row will be coming up here upon the conclusion of this program. I do believe, right? We are able to run the front row even with the internet.
Everybody's good to go.
We're still able to run the front row.
The hamster wheel requires a hamster, not the internet.
Yeah, all right. So we're able to do that. That'll be coming up next. And our good buddy Tim Lenefelt will join them. My man Jason Dennard. I know Jason. I've known him for a while. I bet, I don't know if they do. They probably won't. They should ask him about McDoke. Or I'm loving it stadium. I bet he'd love that question.
McDoke? That's a new one.
I mean, I'd bet. Are they going to pull that sign down? I think they are.
That's what Ira had that either yesterday or the day before.
They're gonna remove it, right?
What are they going to call the stadium now?
How about Doak Campbell Stadium? How about we don't sell our soul completely?
What does Doak Campbell sell?
The college experience, the joy of a Saturday afternoon, the collegial feel to amateur athletics, Tom Wang.
You know me, I'm a mercenary. I grew up in the age of highlights and free agency.
Yeah, but I've told you, you can't have a giant-ass M on the side. No.
Just make one of the arches
That's
garnet, and it's the garnet and golden arches.
Not what we're doing here, man. Not everything is for sale. Soon there'll be a barcode on the helmet. We're not doing that. Stop it. At some point, you can draw the line. Not everything has to be for sale.
At the snap, you
hear, just don't. I still want the chip in the ball for the goal line. I don't know how that can't be done. Again, the tennis technology is real, Tom Wang. Don't bring it up. That ball in or out is easily identified using modern technology. And because I know it's possible, I want the chip in the football.
Let me do you one better. If a golf broadcast can use a golf ball that doesn't have a chip in it.
That's right.
And tell you everything about their trajectory.
The spin rate.
I mean, son of a.
No, actually, they did the spin rate. Hey, tonight on my satellite show.
What satellite show is
Beyond
that?
the Tips, buddy. Sirius XM, 92.208. I think that's right. 9 o'clock tonight, my man Trey Jones.
If the internet works.
Head coach at Florida State University. We do that show together, and he's the stud. I just kind of steer the ship a little bit. But we're going to have people on from Ping. Maybe I can work at some Ping clubs.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'll work the angle, right?
Jeff Cameron here for the Ping I-5 driver, whatever it is.
Let me tell you something. If somehow I manipulate this interview tonight into getting a set of pings, and all they want me to do is make sure I mention it here and there, you're going to hear some ping on the Jeff Cameron show. I will be a whore. I will come in here and
all
go.
You need to do is just say, I'm really interested in your technology. And then leave the dead silence and see what the caller does.
It's the main guy from Ping, so this will be good. I'll be like, hey, I'm going to be on my best tonight. Be like, sir, it is a pleasure. Indeed. John Smith from the great Ping Golf Company has joined us now on Beyond the Tips. Coach, we've had a lot of studs on this program, guys that have gone on to win majors, guys that have gone on to win an awful lot of golf tournaments. But, none of that would be possible without the equipment provided by Ping.
Listen here, Ping guy. I've tried every other club under the sun for personal club fitting, but I really am excited to try Ping. And again, you just leave it silent.
Just long pause. Boy, I have hit a lot of clubs poorly. I sure like to hit a Ping.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. We can
make that happen.
Yeah. Really? Oh, well, I wasn't. Okay, that's great. Play it up that way. I would do it. I will do it. I would be excited to, and I hope the opportunity. No. I have to admit, we make fun of a certain morning show that's on ESPN radio nationally, or at least for a little while longer. Or is it over?
I think they announced their kill date is in November, if they make it that long.
What?
So they're going to stop.
Why would they wait till November?
Which Jimbo said yesterday, which I found was funny, midstream. They're going to stop midstream during football season here.
That is kind of odd.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you start fresh?
It's got to be some kind of contract thing. Has to be. Or
Yeah.
maybe Greeny's Manhattan studio, his Times Square studio won't be ready in time. That's probably what it is.
Sure, Golick loves that.
Red tape and all.
If I were Greeny, I'd call Golick and be like, hey, listen, I'm calling from the new Manhattan studios. How's it sound? Good quality. We're good.
Well, actually, Mike Golick, I'm sorry. I'm in the men's room right now. I have my private bathroom, and I named it after somebody.
Honestly, if you haven't seen the footage of Jameis throwing the ball to a young man at practice from yesterday, go find it. It's everywhere. It's great. It'll do you proud. If you're a Knoll, it'll really make your heart swell. And if you're a decent human being who just wants to see somebody doing the kinds of things that we, in our minds, picture sports heroes and things that, players that kids look up to doing, then go find that. It's awesome. Hey, as an aside, you know how we were talking about the top 50 selling jerseys and all of that? Something I found out in reading that story today. This is crazy. Robert Griffin III. It's crazy. Highest selling single season jersey in NFL history.
Really? So from his rookie campaign.
That was in 2012. And this is crazy to think about.
That he was a rookie 5 years ago, first of all.
One, that he's out of the damn league. So here's the thing. In 2012, nobody would have predicted that he would go from the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year to out of a job in Cleveland in 5 years. That's why you can't – it reminds me of Vince Young. You can't go crazy if a guy starts off halfway decent. The league gets a book on you, figure out which way you like to roll, which way you don't. What you do well in terms of throwing the football, what routes you throw well, what ones you don't. And if they take it away and you're not diverse, it's over.
No, it's the same thing in baseball.
Sure.
Because that's where they can chart you. If you're a pitcher or a hitter, they're going to adjust to you. And after, it could be a full season, it could be 100 games.
Warren Morris played for the LSU Tigers and hit a home run against the University of Miami in the College World Series to walk off in Omaha and deny the Canes another national championship. Warren Morris was drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates. His first season in the league. No, this is recent. This is relatively recent. Warren Morris was drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates. He had a really good rookie season. He started, I think he hit 260, 270, whatever, but he was well on his way to being an everyday major leaguer. They adjusted to the way they pitched him. I think he was out of the league in 2 years. By year 3, he was just done. He went from major league. That's the point you're making, that a guy can go and take a league by storm, and Warren Morris didn't take the league by storm, but he was a viable Major League Baseball player and then gone, just like that.
Yeah, it's the moment that you adjust to their adjustments
right.
that it says worlds about you.
Pujols did it in one spring training, and everybody went, oh, my Lord, this is different. Because he hit like 16 home runs in 10 games, and they went, okay, you can't throw him an inside fastball. So they started throwing breaking balls away, and he's hitting 400 feet oppo, and they went, well, we got a problem on our hands. This dude's supposed to be in single A, and nobody can get him out. And the Cardinals go, you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and on opening day, he's going to be in the lineup. And they're, Hall of Fame later.
I'm wondering if there was a scout or coach who, as that was happening and before it was proven, said, he's Pedro Serrano. Just start throwing him.
Yeah.
Throwing him curveballs.
Well, think about that, though. If I remember correctly, and I know we're ending the show, that story is pretty cool. I think he got brought in as a tryout with the Rays or something at some point and crushed in the Trop, and somebody didn't buy it. They were just basically like, nah, he's not. No. And so they passed on him, and he got drafted. God. Yeah, I know.
So they didn't draft Posey, and
well, they thought they had their catcher. We've had this discussion before.
Okay.
No,
whoever's eyes were saying that to him, I'm sure they're fired.
Well, it was, what's his name, who was an all-star.
Deanna Navarro.
Yeah. Well, he had been an all-star. I'm just saying. I mean, that was a little bit more understandable. I wouldn't have gone that route.
I hear you. This is, sometimes my friends down at Tampa get things wrong. Like they wanted Johnny Manziel in the first round a few years back. Well. But they did say that the whole time. I said, this is smoke and mirrors. If you've ever watched this guy play, he doesn't have an arm.
No.
He can't hit. Everything that he's hitting is dropping, and people keep on throwing him this one pitch he can hit.
Well, what are you going to do? I'm just saying.
Draft bust Posey. Play him at first.
Ignoring Pujols was a much more egregious error, in my opinion. Good work out of you. Great job directing today, Matthew. And to all those who called in or listened, surely do appreciate it. You guys be well. Coming up next, Front Row. Listen in.